Mr. Chang hires X large coaches and Y small coaches to take 300 students on a school trip. Large coaches can carry 50 students and small coaches 30 students. There is a maximum of 5 large coaches. Express this statement in two inequalities. So firstly, we're going to look at the last phrase that says there is a maximum of 5 large coaches. We know the large coaches are represented as X, and we can represent the maximum of 5 as X is less or equal to 5. Then we're going to look at the phrase that says large coaches can carry 50 students and small coaches 30 students. So we know that large coaches can carry 50 students, so we can write this down as 50x, and then small coaches 30 students, so we can write down this as 30y. And then we can say that it is greater or equal to the 300 students, as there are some cases that the coaches can carry more than 300 students. And we can simplify this inequality by dividing by 10 in both sides of the equation and having 5x plus 3y is greater or equal to 30. Also, Mr. Chang knows that the maximum of coaches that can be taken to the trip is 10. So we can rewrite this expression as x plus y is less or equal to 10, as the amount of large coaches and small coaches has a maximum of 10. On the grid, show the information above by drawing 3 straight lines and shading the unwanted regions. So firstly, we're going to take the previous inequations and turn them into equations of straight lines to be able to draw them on the grid and then to shade the unwanted regions. So we have x is less or equal to 5, and we're going to turn it into an equation as x is equal to 5. Now we can draw it on the grid and shade the wanted regions that would be all numbers greater than 5. Now we have 5x plus 3y is greater or equal to 30. And we're going to turn it into an equation by making 5x plus 3y is equal to 30. And we're going to get rid of 5x in the left side by subtracting it in both sides of the equation. 3y is equal to 30 minus 5x. And we are going to divide by 3 in both sides. So we got y is equal to 30 divided by 3 minus 5 over 3x, giving us y is equal to 10 minus 5 over 3x. And we're going to draw this equation on the grid. And now we're going to take the equation and shade the unwanted region. Now we got the last inequation, x plus y is less or equal to 10. We have to again turn it into an equation, x plus y is equal to 10. Now we're going to pass the x subtracting on the right side, y is equal to 10 minus x. We draw the linear equation, and then we're going to see the inequality and draw it on the grid. So now we got all the unwanted region shaded and the wanted region unshaded. The next question says, a large coach costs $450 to hire and a small coach costs $350. Find the number of large coaches and the number of small coaches that would give the minimum hire cost for this school trip. So in first place, we're going to look at the lower point of the wanted region in order to see what is the minimum hire cost. And we have that is this point. And now we have to see which values of x and y represent this minimum cost. So we can see that y is equal to 2, representing 2 small coaches, and x is equal to 5, representing 5 large coaches. Now we are required to calculate this minimum cost. So we are going to calculate it by using this formula. 400x represented the value of hiring large coaches, and 350y represented the value of hiring small coaches. Now we're going to replace the value of x and y, giving us 450 multiplied 5 plus 350 multiplied 2. We got 2250 plus 700, and now we got 2950 is the minimum cost of hiring this amount of coaches. Thanks for watching the video. I hope it was really useful for you. If you have any question or doubt, you can leave it in the comment section. And if you enjoyed the video, you can leave a like. See you next video.